These lion must have been pretty hungry because they're all looking pretty thin, and this little one's looking a little bit scruffy. Not in the greatest condition. And they've got full tummies now. Hopefully that will translate into some body fat. But these youngsters are looking in a stalemate now. Each one of them has got a piece of, I guess, the neck and head. And they're biting onto it and growling and snarling in each other. Neither one wants to let go and lose its grip. So when the growling started, and it was quite remarkable how the whole pride got up to come and see what the commotion was about. Shortly after that, there was a twig that snapped just behind the pride, and I got a look of disgust from this one lioness. What's up, little one? Can't you find a comfortable place? Hoping to find something on this pelvis. Looking at me and just lifting its lips slightly. Show its displeasure at my presence. I wouldn't put my head in there if I were you, little one. I say it's one of the scruffiest little cubs I've seen in a long time. Must be she's healthy. I mean, she's extremely healthy. The social cohesiveness of a pride is very important in terms of an individual's health. The stronger the social bonds in a pride, the more grooming they do, especially allo grooming each other. And the more one is groomed, the less chance there are of parasites developing on your body. And the fewer parasites, the healthier the individual. And we all think of ticks, these terrible... Oh, somebody's been to the toilet already. We're all well aware of ticks and mites and some of the bugs that live on bodies. But not many people are aware of how much of a role things like ticks can play in the overall health of an individual animal. Animals that don't have, especially lion, who travel quite extensive distances, do pick up a lot of ticks. Their very thick rasping tongues are certainly a good tool in helping maintain a fairly clean body. But a lion that's not in the pride, that doesn't have another lion or lioness to groom it, is a lion that can quickly lose condition because of the amount of tick buildup. It's quite interesting to note, though, that when a lioness is lactating, her body develops a defense. There's a physical process that takes place that becomes almost like they develop their own repellent. One sees ticks on a lactating lioness. I must look that one up too, what exactly it is, but there's something that takes place, and there's some secretion that the female has. It's less likely for it to develop ticks during pregnancy and childbirth, cub birth. One looking at hair. Got a very unique face, this one. Got a strange nose.
But I don't know what he's doing now, huh?
Yeah.
Or she, I mean, what? He's just going, stirring where he shouldn't.
Yeah, he wants to lean on that other one somehow. A lot of touching and hugging and leaning, and these three are still locked. Each one's got a bite of something that they want, and neither one wants to let go because the other one will get it. And if this little one thinks he's going to put his face in there, he's got another thing coming. I'm surprised the tips of the ribs haven't been chewed much. Not normally, there's no real normal as it were, but one often finds that the tips of the ribs are chewed down quite considerably by some of the larger adults. They seem to be more concerned with meat only, this group. And judging by the look of some of these cubs, looks like they can use a bit of calcium. I was saying before I was interrupted by this growling snarling match that just took place, that we're relatively close to the main access road of Djuma and a number of other lodges, so there is quite a bit of traffic. And we can hear the odd car coming by. It's just remarkable that we're so close to that road, yet invisible to it. And every single vehicle that drives by, I can only wonder what they would think if they knew that there's a pride of lion eating a zebra just off of the main road. Sharon, I'm not sure about how prevalent mange is in the area. I'm not even sure if that little cub is showing signs of mange or whether it's a poor condition. It certainly looks like it. I'm looking at the back of his neck
This
now.
one there, okay, yeah.
As he turns his head there, you can just see the top behind his right ear. What a bare patch.
Oh, yes, yeah. That there, Mark, put it in the screen. That, just behind the ear, that...
Yeah. Oh, we're downwind of a smelly lion. I'm not too sure of the prevalence of mange, and I'm not too sure, having not been in this area for a long time, I can't remember. I don't think it's that bad.